Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Don't you ever think that some Jutsu in this game could have been better than what they are? Hey, this is Silent, and today I'm going to be talking about the wasted potential in Shinobi Striker. I'm going to be going over the Jutsu that I think could have been better, or could have been more anime related when either it first came out, or when the DLC came out. Let's get started. First Jutsu that I want to talk about is Sharingan. I got a question. Why is Sharingan an extra sub to begin with instead of a counter like most Jutsu? Rather than it being an extra sub, I believe that you should be able to counter the enemy's Jutsu with the exact same Jutsu that they hit you with. Or before you even get hit, like the same way how Kakashi was just using Zabuza's Jutsu before he even used it. That's what I feel like Sharingan should have been like. I feel like if Sharingan was like that, it would be either better in some occasions, but then again, it could also be bad in some occasions. It would be good because then attack types will have to rely on actual skill rather than rely on their subs. But then, don't get me wrong, though, like it will be annoying to deal with. I just feel like that could have been in this game. The second one I want to talk about is nervous system rupture. Now, I know what y'all about to say. Yeah, nervous system rupture, it already does like what it does in the anime. You're not wrong, but at the same time, you're not entirely right. I agree that nervous system rupture is good, where your movement gets reversed, but what about your attack control? What about your actual jutsu? Remember when Tsunade first hit Kabuto with that nervous system rupture, and then the first thing he had to do was figure out what moved what? I feel like that would have been like decent. Like they made it so that you not only have to play with the reverse controls, you also have to play with reverse attacks, like your triangle is your square, your L1 is your R1, your dash is your jump is your dash, or your jump is your ninja tool. Don't get me wrong, it would have been annoying, but many top tier players would know how to get around it, and soon people would also know how to play against it. The third one I really want to talk about is not really an insult, but it's more of a why isn't it? And by that I mean why isn't the rest of Koroma's body on Koroma length mode? When you take a look at Adult Sasuke, you see a full body Susanoo on his ultimate, but for Naruto, why do they only give us the head of Koroma? That's what I don't understand. Like, I feel like if they would have made it so that it actually goes into the full effect, like in Storm 4, like where you just jump back and then shoot a tail beast bomb, I feel like that would have been an amazing feature that could have been added to the game. Overall, I am dead serious about that. If they would have added that, like they could have had sales going up, more people coming in, and the game would have been better overall. The next jutsu that I wanted to really talk about is Chakra Scalpel. Now, I know what you're about to say again. Yeah, just like nervous system rupture, Chakra Scalpel doesn't have anything wrong with it. But when you take a real good look at Chakra Scalpel, you see that yeah, when you get hit by it, you lose your ultimate, you lose your sub, you lose your ninjutsu. Yeah, nothing's wrong with that. But I got a question. How are you still able to run up a wall if if you can't really channel your chakra the right way? I just really don't understand that. I feel like if you have a chakra scalpel, you shouldn't be able to channel your chakra like that. Another thing that I want to talk about is well, besides it still being bugs, I want to talk about the heal type move that belongs to Ino, the mind transfer. I feel as if, instead of rather you doing mind transfer and just not being able to move, kick a bomb to your opponent's face and make them blow themselves up. One, I got a question: where they get a hyper bomb from? And two, how come you can't take brief control of their character for that time being? Like, you don't have to change the character camera over to theirs, but it's like just give them like a brief 2 or 3 seconds when you get to okay, I took control of your body real quick. Let me turn to your teammate and hit you with the Jutsu. It would change the meta a lot. A lot more people will actually use Jutsu like this rather than it just being there, not being used. I know what y'all might say, yeah, all these points may have broke the game, but just imagine how much more fun. And I play attack and heal, not attack. I play range and heal the most. So imagine how I'm looking at all this in the perspective. Yes, I took time to go through all of the Jutsu. Don't get me wrong. The last thing that I really want to talk about would be, well, how come you can't really do serious mat damage? Let's say you dodge a majestic. I feel like the mat should stay damaged. It would add new aspects to the game, and a lot more people will actually be considerate of their surroundings. Imagine if you're on the ground, you dodge a majestic, and then you combo, and then try to evade. Now you gotta worry about the hole. You gotta think about your surroundings now. They really could have added so much more to this game, where they could have either made it better, changed the meta, and people wouldn't be running the same thing over and over. Because the meta has not changed so far. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good game. I still enjoy playing it. But while I've been playing it for the past 2 years, I noticed, and then I thought, this was wasted potential. Well, in my eyes at least. If you also think this was wasted potential, let me know down below in the comment section. And let me know if anything you guys think is wasted potential as well. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to stay tuned for the next video. Sorry that this video took so long to come out. I have been in the midst of just not really gathering content. I apologize for that. I've been focusing on tournament wise. If you want to go check me out in the tournament, you can go to Gray's channel. He will be streaming the rest of the tournament later this week. I will leave a link in the description below. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the video.